Alright boys, what's going on? So today we have the first trailer for MXGP 24, which was just released a couple hours ago. I'm going to play that really quick, and then I'll play some early gameplay, and then we'll talk about it. And we will also discuss the release date, which I have found out thanks to one of my subscribers. But I'll just shut up and let you guys watch the trailer. So that is the first trailer. I'll leave the link down below in case you want to watch it with audio and all of that. Now we're going to play the early gameplay that I found online thanks to this guy. I believe his name is Fridge. So I'm just going to play that really quickly. It's like 15 seconds long. So again, that is by a guy named Fridge on YouTube. He was at the Motocross Nations this weekend, and I guess he got to play it early at one of the booths there that they had set up. So shout out to that guy. That's pretty cool to see early gameplay. Now really quickly, I want to discuss the release date. So I believe this is coming out November 28th. The only reason I have that information is because one of my subscribers messaged me on Twitter. And if you go on the Amazon, for, the UK version, I believe it is, you can see MXGP 24 is listed here. And the release date is November 28th. And as you can see, the price is listed as 41 British pounds. And if you do the conversion to US dollars, that's about 55 US dollars. Conversion to Canadian dollars is about 70 goddamn $5. And if you look at the trailer and the early gameplay that we have seen, this does not look like it should be worth basically full price. I don't know about that. It's questionable. My thoughts on the early gameplay are the rider physics, like just the rider itself. Looks very goofy and stiff. Looks very goofy and odd, in my opinion. And the bike oddly looks kind of slippery and twitchy. Yes, the guy that was playing the game early didn't look like he was very good at it. But even if you had somebody that was great at the game, I don't know if it would look good. Just from what I've seen, the gameplay looks very arcadey and old school, twitchy, like even slippery in the same way. Something about it just looks off. And what's also concerning is they did not show whips or scrubs at all in the trailer. And if you remember from the article that came out a few weeks ago about the guys that got to see the gameplay early, the whips and scrubs were not even implemented into the game yet. And I don't even think they have those like in the game yet. And the game is supposed to come out in a month and a half. That is a little concerning. I honestly can see this game getting delayed if they have not... if they don't have whips or scrubs in the game. The only two positives I can take away from all this, the graphics look good. It kind of has a MXGP3 vibe where it's kind of gloomy and dark. I kind of like it. And it looks like there is some terrain deformation. If you look behind the guy's tire in the early gameplay, he's forming some sort of rut or deformation, which is good to see. Hopefully with a full set of riders, it can get pretty gnarly and nice. And also if you watch the early gameplay with sound, you can hear the bike sound. It sounds not great, but not terrible. It sounds very old school, kind of like MX Versailles TV Untamed did. Kind of weird, but not terrible. Not great. I'm assuming it's just the Honda. I don't know. That's just me hoping, basically. So I originally was very excited for this game. I was ready to die on the hill that this is going to be a good game. I was ready to suck the devs off. But from what I've seen, it doesn't look like it's going to be a good game. Kellen put out his tweet, and he was trying to get early access to this. And it doesn't look like they are really trying to show early gameplay footage, except to the people in the, I guess, that were at the Motocross Nations. But it doesn't look like they're too eager to show actual gameplay, which is concerning. Again, my thoughts, it's not looking too good. The bike physics look very weird and arcadey and wonky, and the rider physics are just goofy and stiff. Yes, they could change, but with them releasing a trailer, that's probably what the game's going to look like. If you remember back when MXGP 2 came out, early gameplay footage was released of that game and it looked very bad. Then the final game came out and it looked very different, felt very different from what it looked like. But again, that was before they released any sort of trailer. With them releasing a trailer, this is what the game's going to look like. I'm hoping it feels different, but from what I've heard on Twitter, it does not feel good and it doesn't look too good from my eyes. I'm not too excited now. It's a little bit worrying, especially with the game being $75 Canadian, $55 US, and 41 British pounds. I'm still going to buy the game, going to do a review video on it, going to do a stream of it, my first impressions. Hopefully things can change, but I highly doubt it, because right now it's not looking too good. So that's basically all I have to say for this video. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. I'll leave the link in the description for the trailer and the early gameplay footage that I got from Fridge. So let me know what you guys think down below, and other than that, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, take care.